So after a day of that boy being outside, when he came back inside the ICU, they checked his infection. His levels of infection markers has dropped. Say his white blood cells, this they are the what
Yeah,
fight
infection
infections.
markers. Yeah.
So the infection markers drop.
They will be higher if your infection is full blown.
Yeah.
If your infection is starting to heal, they will start coming down. So just being out in the sun made his infection marker come down.
Yeah. So he carried on. That's it. And then not just his infection markers, because he was needing quite a lot of oxygen as well, given that he didn't have one lung. He only had the left lung
that was starting to become attacked as well by the infection.
So he needed oxygen to keep him going. So after that one day, his level of oxygen that he needed also reduced. They said, The following day, they took him outside again. Came back, the infection markers drop again. His oxygen levels drop. The oxygen requirement drop. Not his oxygen, but
the requirement. The amount he needed to use in a day went down a lot.
Yeah. So, and remember, they said they gave this boy 2 days.
We're now the 5th day.
We went up to the 5th day. 5th day, and they couldn't believe it.
He was still alive.
He was still alive, and now he's off the oxygen. He wasn't needing any more oxygen, and they check his infection markers. They've completely gone. So he didn't have any infection anymore. So
I feel like I want to see. I want to go there and see what really happened. Yeah.
So the doctors were in shock, So they said, let them do another CT scan again, because they obviously did a CT scan before they finally gave this news to the family. So they went and did another CT scan, and behold, that lung that was completely covered with infection was now cleared. Honestly, they said, this Dr. Rogers said, one of the doctors in the room nearly use a funny word, like a swear word.
Yeah, like, because he couldn't understand what happened.
What happened? And this is how it happened until this boy was then discharged home.
And it's a very recent story,
It just happened this July.
It just happened this month.
Yeah. So this boy now is out there living his life. The same guy that he was told that he had 2 days to live.
So, and because he went outside for some reason, something miraculously out there healed him.
Yeah. And the only thing that these ICU doctors thought has happened was sunlight. So they believe that sunlight is a massive contributor of how this boy's infection
completely
cleared.
Can you imagine that? So and here you are, locked in your room all day, not moving,
not going out.
Sunlight. Can you imagine that?
Sunlight, just going outside is healing.
Jen, I need to be sitting out all the time.
Oh, honestly. You need to see me. My windows, I'm constantly opening them, because it's not, I just need some fresh air to come in.
Oh, God. Honestly, this is amazing. Honestly, this is amazing story.
This doctor that was narrating this story, this boy's story had to change his own perspective on treating his patient. So currently now he is working in like 3 different hospitals where he's trying to find ways on how.
I'm not even interrupting you, Jane. Now that you're saying that, okay, just think about it. We that come abroad, we are more vulnerable. Just think of people that we've left back home. Back home, people don't live inside the house.
No.
They are always outside. And see how strong they are.
And they're always happy.
The only problem that happens, the illnesses, is sometimes because they don't eat properly, they drink too much alcohol. They're not leading other healthy lifestyle, measures. They're not following them. And that's what may cause the issues with them. But apart from that, they're always happy. They're always, I've rarely seen somebody depressed.
Yeah, out in the
back home. But you go home for holiday, you had headache, the headache is gone. The minute you come back here,
headache starts
again, because you are locking yourself inside.
I know. So
it's Unbelievable.
This story,
Amazing.
and honestly, this story is just comes to tell us that sometimes health is not, we're overthinking it. It's just, as we said, going back to the basics. So if I carry on with that story, so this ICU doctor, as I said, his perspective had to change on how he can help his patients recover. He even mentioned the fact that there is research that shows that if you're in a hospital, patients that their bed are located next to a window in hospital, they're more likely, where there's sunlight coming in, they're more likely to be discharged earlier
for other patients that are further away from the window. Can you imagine that?
Just sunlight.
The sunlight.
So this has changed his doctor's perspective. So now he is trying to find ways on how hospitals can create like corridors, where sunlight can be coming through, so they
like
can
verandas, like how do you call them things upstairs? How do you call them?
Yeah.
How do you call it, Jane? I can't remember. Outside like when you are
the balconies.
Yeah. Balconies in different wards, because you have hospitals in the higher building where you have floors, different floors, and he's trying to think if they can create like balconies in each floor where people can just lie outside, have a bit of sunlight, because this is amazing. This is amazing evidence.
And even not just sunlight. This is sometimes, even I know in England we don't have much sunlight. However, just being out in the air, it doesn't necessarily, you still have sunlight, although you're not seeing the light, but the sun rays are still coming through
because
somehow.
if you have daylight, that means the sun is out.
Exactly.
Because the sun rises, and that's why we have a day. If there wasn't sun out there, it would be dark, wouldn't it? So as soon as you have daylight, the sun is there. If you don't want to see, beaming sun rays or no, as long as you see daylight, the sun is there. So yes, that was very, very interesting. So the next part of the story will be, this doctor has given some recommendation on how people should live their life. And what he thinks is most important. And you will really be surprised what comes out of these recommendations. Okay, you will really be surprised. So stay tuned for the recommendation.
So in our next video, we're going to give you what this doctor has recommended. So
take care. See you soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye.